Have you ever felt like you're constantly seeing yourself through someone else's eyes, measuring who you are against a world that wasn't built for you? This inner tension is what the sociologist W.E.B. Du Bois called double consciousness. Double consciousness is the feeling of living with two identities at the same time. Du Bois used it to describe the experience of Black Americans who saw themselves both as they truly were and through the gaze of a society shaped by racism. He described it as having two souls, two thoughts struggling within one body. Think about what that means in everyday life. You try to live authentically, yet you are always asking yourself, how do others see me? Am I acceptable? Am I enough? That split between self-definition and social judgment is the core of double consciousness. Du Bois introduced this idea in 1903 in The Souls of Black Folk. By the mid-20th century, during the Civil Rights era, double consciousness was no longer just an inner struggle. It became a source of collective awareness and resistance. Today, the concept travels far beyond its original context. It speaks to migrants, Muslims living in Western societies, racialized minorities, and anyone who must constantly negotiate their identity under social pressure. At a deeper level, double consciousness shows how power shapes identity. Society doesn't only control laws or institutions, it also shapes how people see themselves. This inner conflict can create pain and alienation, but Du Bois believed it could also produce what he called a second sight, a sharper awareness of injustice that those in positions of privilege often never develop. Contemporary sociologists have built on this idea. Patricia Collins expands it through intersectionality, showing how race, gender, and class overlap to produce multiple layers of consciousness. Stuart connects identity to culture and representation, arguing that identity is never fixed but constantly negotiated within systems of power. Similar insights appear in Muslim and non-Western sociology. Ali Shariati wrote about the struggle between imposed identities and an authentic, God-centered self, shaped by faith rather than colonial standards. Ibn Khaldun, centuries earlier, explained how the self is formed through social cohesion, reminding us that identity is always shaped by society. More recently, Saba Mahmood challenged Western ideas of agency, showing how Muslims actively negotiate identity through their own moral frameworks. Double consciousness is painful, but it is also powerful. It pushes people to question dominant narratives and reclaim dignity, faith, and self-definition. If this idea resonated with you, reflect on the identities you navigate every day. Share this video, subscribe for more sociological insights, and join the conversation. Because understanding society is the first step toward transforming it.